Hello, world. Hello, you beautiful people. It's Friday night. What's up? Good evening, sire. Good evening, Zazo. Checking in with the evening report. Right away. You have insulted me. We meet on the field of honor. You have insulted me. We meet on the field of onions. Right. That's that's Daffy Duck when he had took the rent money and go gamble it, and then he called Porky Pig and Bugs Bunny, but they were in jail. Anyway, what's up, y'all? It's Friday night, man. Could you believe today's the 8th of January? Wow, time flies. Oh, I guess you guys thought I fell asleep at the wheel, huh? Nah. I was sitting here reading up on some article. In today's news, we're gonna be talking about Batman Gotham Knights. Listen to this. It says Gotham Knights co-op mean it has entirely redesigned combat from Arkham. So that combat system that you saw in the Arkham series will not be in Batman Gotham Knights. Remember, this is WB Games making the game. Okay? Remember that. Okay. So the article goes like this. And that does not mean just because Rocksteady's working on the Suicide Squad, that don't mean they ain't got they ain't thinking about making a Batman game. Just to let you know. But anyway, so here the article goes like this. It says the duo or team up is such a central feature of the universe. Okay, where we at? Okay. It says here Gotham Knights is stepping out from the shadows of the Arkham series with a totally revised co-op friendly approach to brawling. The upcoming project from WB Game Montreal, the developers of Batman Arkham Origins, take place in its own fictional universe that separates from the Arkham series, which originally Arkham developer Rocksteady is continuing with Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. In a new interview from our latest Big in 2021 Spring Spotlight, the developer of Gotham Knights told us about how and why they were stepping away from Arkham often imitated combat system. We have entirely redesigned the combat system in order for it to work well in co-op because that part of the experience is really exciting for us. Executive producer Flora Marty told us, of course, we're still a brawler and some of the mechanics won't feel totally alien from people who played and enjoyed the Arkham series, but it is in many ways very different designing a combat system from scratch as it challenges indeed, but it's been a very simulating one and we're very proud of the result. Check. It says here, while Arkham Knight prominently features tag team fights that brought in multiple members of the Bat family, it was focused solely on being a single player adventure. You can tackle Gotham Knight solo as well if you prefer, but you may have even more fun if you create your own dynamic duo. Oh, so you can create your own dynamic duo. Something that you can do in the Arkham series. Alright. The two-player dynamic fit the fantasy and the Gotham City settings. Creative director Patrick Redding told us the duo or team up is such a central feature of the universe that they're literally shorthand for it in the comics, in animation, in the film and TV version. And Gotham is a city of alleyways and rooftops, so the footprint for gameplay needs to be compatible with that. Let's see if we got any more. And that is that. So you can create your own tag team, huh? Okay. So you can play solo or you can play co-op. Okay. And you won't feel alien, huh? All right. When you play the game, but the combat system is different from the Arkham series, from Arkham Asylum, Arkham City, Arkham Origins, and Arkham Knight. Hmm. And Gotham Knights is about Robin, Red Hood, Nightwing, Batgirl, or can I say, can you play as Alfred as a DLC? Only time will tell, man. Only time will tell. Now, if you look at Arkham Knight, you said, okay, this game is big. You best believe that Gotham Knights is going to be huge. Okay, and for you people who haven't got your PS5 yet, physical or digital, or you haven't got the Xbox Series X or Xbox Series S, sitting here laughing at my Xbox 360 every time I say Xbox, they think I'm talking to it. But anyway, if you haven't gotten any of those consoles yet, put your money together. Okay, put your money together and make sure you buy yourself a big hard drive. Do not shortchange these consoles. The Xbox Series X, Series S, PS5 physical and digital. Don't shortchange these consoles. You're going to need a big SSD for these games, because these games that are coming on those consoles, they're going to be big. Okay, and you best believe that the DLC and patches is gonna say it all. So do not shortchange these consoles. If you haven't got these consoles yet, save your money and give yourself time to get it. Okay, but right now, I can feed you the news on Batman Gotham Knights. But before I go, I want to talk about the Wii U and why the Wii U is still important today. Okay, because Nintendo Corporation, it was excuses, lies, and laziness why the Wii U didn't get the refresh it was supposed to. And the Switch fans right now think they have games. They have no clue what they just missed out on. Okay, four mistakes. The four mistakes that Nintendo made. First, the first mistake Nintendo made is when they didn't refresh the Wii U. They didn't refresh the console itself, and they didn't improve the infrastructure. They just let it sat there. Okay, and meaning that they could have improved the Miiverse with a coloring option, unlimited text, emojis, memes, right? They could have improved the friends list, the meme maker, notifications. They could have improved the eShop, stuff like that, right? But they didn't refresh the Wii U by like changing the motherboard, putting like a fresh set of RAM, improving the CPU power, use the real version of the video card that the Wii U really has, because that video card ain't no joke. They didn't do that. They could have improved they should have improved the 25 gig CD space to 100 gigs. Okay, the GameCube, Wii Pro, Wii Classic Pro, and motion controller needs a USB connection and a rechargeability. Okay, and the tablet itself, the signal strength needed to be fixed. So you can leave the console at the house, but take the tablet wherever you want to, and then you can use the tablet to talk to the console, and then you can save your games virtually to the hard drive through the console. Okay, that's what needs to happen to the Wii U. So it had nothing to do with the Wii U being a commercial failure. It was sales and marketing. All that was laziness, excuses, and lies. Period. Okay. The second biggest mistake Nintendo made, in my opinion, was when they gave up Rare. Yesterday, I seen this article all over the internet. Microsoft tried to buy Nintendo. I seen the article. I haven't even read. I read some parts of it. But here's what people ain't telling you. Microsoft was trying to buy Nintendo, right? Nintendo laughed at them. So Microsoft said, okay, all right. Well, since you don't want to be bought, we'll take your most valuable asset, Rare. Okay. Now I heard a YouTuber said Rare is a shell of themselves. That statement is false. Rare is never a shell of themselves. Rare is getting the hardware from Microsoft. and the games are going to be talking for themselves. Okay, because you already seen the games that they put on the original Xbox One, the original Xbox. You've seen the games they put on the original Xbox was 700 megahertz, right? 733, right? You've seen the games that Rare put on there, right? The 360 had 3 CPUs running at 3 gigs apiece. You've seen the games that Rare put on the 360, right? Okay. The Xbox One had 8 cores. You've seen what Rare dropped on the Xbox One, Sea of Thieves. So when and then Microsoft gave Rare the Xbox Series X. So you know Rare got some games coming. So when Rare dropped Sea of Thieves on the Xbox One, a lot of the Nintendo fans were like, okay, you mean to tell me this was what the commotion was about? Rare had Sea of Thieves all along, and you Nintendo didn't want to give them the hardware that they were supposed to get, so they can release the game on Nintendo. But then you sold Rare to Microsoft, and then when you did that, you thought okay, Rare the best Rare games was only on Nintendo. That was the biggest mistake you guys ever did, was giving up Rare. Okay. Second mistake. Okay. The first mistake is with the Wii U, and not only that, the Wii U could have made up for the damage for all the games that the Nintendo 64 missed out on, what the GameCube missed out on, and what the Wii missed out on. Okay. Okay. Anyway, so first two mistakes. The first mistake is with the Wii U. The second mistake is with Rare, because yesterday when they came out with the article talking about Microsoft try to buy Nintendo and Nintendo laugh, what that article didn't talk about is how Microsoft got Rare, and Microsoft is like, okay, well, if you don't want to be bought, fine, we'll take your most valuable asset, Rare. And people talking about, oh, Rare is a shell of themselves. Rare is not a shell of themselves. Rare is about to drop hitters. They got this game called Everwild that they're working on anyway. So Wii U, Rare. The third mistake Nintendo made is when they did not put Link in Soul Calibur 4, 5, and 6. Remember, Soul Calibur 3 was a PlayStation 2 exclusive, but Soul Calibur 4, 5, and 6, Link was in Soul Calibur 2, and that was the best version of Soul Calibur. Link fits the Soul Calibur universe perfectly. Okay, he fits it perfectly, and all Nintendo had to do, Nintendo Corp had to do, was market Link and put him in all the Soul Caliburs and be like, okay, well, since he's already in Soul Calibur 2, put him in Soul Calibur 4, 5, and 6, and they would have had all the best version of Soul Calibur. Okay, those are the top 3 mistakes Nintendo made. The fourth one is when they decide to make a Mario Maker 2, when there's no such thing as a Mario Maker 2, because Mario Maker 1 is so big and people are still making levels for it. So what you do is make an expansion and then add on top of what you already have. Okay. The Wii U is so important. The Wii U has the Virtual Console. The Virtual Console and the Miiverse. Miiverse needs a coloring option, unlimited text, emojis, memes, and some new drawing functions, right? But the Virtual Console is a beast, because once you got the Wii U backwards compatible with the GameCube and the Virtual Consoles, now you can play all the Nintendo games all on the Wii U. So, not only that, you can add the Panasonic 3DO to the Virtual Console, the Atari Jaguar to the Virtual Console, the Neo Geo cartridge and CD to the Virtual Console, Sega Genesis, Sega CD, Sega 32X, Sega Saturn, and of course Dreamcast. And then you can also add the arcade games to the Virtual Console. That is how lethal the Wii U is, with all the feature it got. And here's what the Nintendo fans really missed out on with the Wii U. They missed out on 4 Soul Calibur games with Link. That's Soul Calibur 2, Soul Calibur 4, Soul Calibur 5, Soul Calibur 6, with Link in all of them. That's the first one. That's the first one, right? Then they missed out on 5 Smash Brothers games on the Wii U. That's Smash Brothers on the Nintendo 64, Smash Brothers on the GameCube, Smash Brothers on the Wii, Smash Brothers on the Wii U, and Smash Brothers Ultimate. All 5 Smash Brothers online to play with the Wii U, including four Soul Calibur games. Then they missed out on about 10 Zelda games. That's all the Zelda games from the 8-bit Nintendo all the way up to Breath of the Wild. That includes the Master Quest. You see how dangerous the Wii U is and what an opportunity they missed out on? Because the virtual console is one thing. You got to keep improving that. But then you got them next gen games that's coming in. So the Nintendo fans missed out on games from the Xbox 360, PlayStation 3, Xbox One, PS4, all on the Wii U, along with the virtual console. What a stupid mistake. So the Switch fans keep thinking that they got games. They have no clue on what they just missed out on. Okay? Not only that, they would have had all 4 Star Wars games to play with, 4 Soul Calibur games, and 5 Smash Brothers games, about 6 Mario Karts, and the list goes on. This is why the Wii U is so lethal. Not only that, if the Wii U was refreshed, they would have had Batman Arkham Asylum, Batman Arkham City, Origins, Arkham Knight, and of course, Gotham Knights. If they would have just keep using the Wii U and stop focusing on building something new. This is why the Wii U is so dangerous. Okay? You have a console with a tablet, right? You already got a motion controller. That's for disabled people, people that are paralyzed with prosthetics and all that. But then you got four solid controls you can game on. And then you can use a tablet as a map or a menu for your games. Only a fool, an idiot, and a dumb person gives up on the Wii U. And when Gotham Knight comes out, they're gonna miss out on it again. Okay? The Wii U was the answer to the Nintendo fan base problem. Okay? Let that sink in for a minute. Not only that, they missed out on what? Final Fantasy. They would have had Final Fantasy 1 through 15. If they would have really refreshed the Wii U, they would have had Final Fantasy 1 through 15 with about 10 Zelda games to play, 6 Mario Karts, 4 Soul Caliburs, 4 Star Wars games. That's Battlefront 1, 2, Jedi Fallen Order, and Squadrons. Only a fool, an idiot, and a dumb person goes against the Wii U. The Wii U was the answer to the Nintendo fan base problem, okay? It had nothing to do with sales and marketing, commercial failure. All that was a lie, an excuse, and laziness for not fixing the Wii U. And that's why the Nintendo fan base is suffering right now, okay? And the Wii U is very important in today's time with this pandemic going around, okay? Because art is video game is art. And the Miiverse comes into play. So every game you play, you can draw the character and take your mind off what's going outside in the outside world. Sales and marketing, commercial failure, huh? Says who? The Xbox fans, PlayStation fans, and the PC fans are going to be playing Gotham Knights when it comes out. The Nintendo fans ain't. All because they went against the Wii U. Okay? But anyway, I'm going to leave a link in the description box for this article, so y'all can read it. But nice talking to you people again. Chris, still a Star Wars and Star Trek thing. Board, dark side. I'm gone. Peace.